guys, it's Tara and Chloe, and we are going to show you some little arts and crafts that we've got up to in her first month of life. So if you're like me, you're obsessed with making memories and like preserving the moment, really. I'm known for taking pictures of everything whenever we're on tour, or even when we're not on tour, when we're not in a different country. I'm always taking pictures in rehearsals and class just to like remember the moment and everything. So you can imagine how I am with my first baby. So the first is obvious, and that's to take lots of pictures. Now, we've obviously taken a lot of pictures with our own cameras and phones, but you can also get a photographer in. So we actually did a shoot when I was pregnant, so like a bump photo shoot. And those came out really well, and I just wanted to remember that special time of when she was there and how big I got and what shape I was and that sort of thing. So anyways, after she was born, a week after she was born, we had the photographer come to our home, and she gave us a couple cute little outfits that Chloe could wear. And we were left with the cutest little pictures of this little girl and how small and how curled up she was, because they don't want to sleep in that curled up position for very long. They're used to it at the beginning because they've just been inside the womb, but slowly they just want to stretch all over the place. And I mean, in a month she likes sleeping like this with her hands up. So we did those on her own, and then we also got to do a few with her. So again, just to show how small she was and how small she was in our arms. And my husband's got a great one of her in his hands, and she's just holding on to his finger, and it's the most precious, cutest thing ever. Now, with those photos, there's so many things you can do. Obviously frame them, that's a given. But we've also done our thank you cards. So this is what we've come up with. Look how adorable. Now that's just a week old. You can also take pictures on your own with these Milestone cards. So these are very widely available now. They have all different types. And not only do they have the milestones as like, you know, I sat up today and I smiled today, but they have 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, and then it goes to monthly. So there, for example, is 1 month old. And these are great because you can write the date on the back and also some memories that you have. So we've been taking pictures of her with these cards. We were also gifted this frame set. What I love about it is that it's not just for regular photos, it's specifically for your scans. So let me just get it out here. And so this is from a company called Bambino by Juliana. And it's so beautiful. So far I've only put in the scan photos. And it's just a great way to remember your scan, see the scan, and just like that progression in your tummy is just the most incredible thing. I wasn't sure what I'd end up doing with the scan photos because they stick them in this cheap cardboard thing, which is like really exciting on the day, but then it's like, okay, what do I do with this? And this is just the perfect frame. Now we get more crafty. So I ordered some ink pads. These are not expensive. They're like a couple pounds each. And I got several different colors, and I'm sure you can imagine what I did with them. We did lots of hand and footprints. So again, the possibilities are endless with what you can put her little hands and feet on. So the obvious thing is cards. Now, I had difficulty with the hands because when she's, I start off when she is asleep, but she soon wakes up and she just clenches her fists all the time, or she's just doing some, you know, crazy movements. So we've done like these little cards with the hands, and the feet came out a bit better. And so I think these are going to be just so cute to give to people in the future, or, you know, just to frame them for myself. or even have them around her room or something. So I did lots of cards, and because it had been Christmas time, I thought it'd be cool to gift some of these ideas. So I had printed her feet on some of these like ornament types of things, and I gave it to my husband. And it was, yeah, because it's our first Christmas together, and just want to remember the size of her foot. I also found this cute star, Shine Like the Stars, and I put her footprint on it in gold. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm probably going to give it to her in the future because, yeah, she needs to be reminded to shine like the stars because she's such a cute little star. But yeah, I'll write something with it. Again, I'm just obsessed with like putting her prints everywhere now, so I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. So the next thing is a little bit more difficult, but yeah, totally incredible. This is a handprint kit that you use with clay. So it's all very safe for newborns. And this is from a company called Bubsy Co. And yeah, you get given 2 bags of clay, and you roll it into this frame here. I'll show you. And then you stick her hand and foot in. So that's what it comes out like. And then you put this frame over top, and you get to put 2 of her photos with it as well. So what's difficult about this is that you have to put pressure. So the prints with the ink was a little bit easier. And again, try it when they're sleeping and when they're very like in a deep sleep. But they're, you know, the more pressure you put, the more they're going to wake up, and you don't want to stress them out or anything. Now the next thing is even more difficult, but totally doable. And that is making hand and foot molds. So like completely like preserving that little fist and those little feet. And this is done with something called alginate. So you mix this alginate powder with water, and you have to do it really quickly. And then you stick her hand or foot in it for about a minute. And then it sets really quickly, and it's kind of like a heavy, strong gelatin substance. And then you just kind of like wiggle them, shake them out of it. And yeah, again, it's perfectly safe, but you got to be quick, and they can tend to get agitated with that. Then after that mold is done, you pour in some plaster of Paris. So you don't need your little one anymore. You pour in some plaster of Paris, let that dry, and then you peel away the alginate. And then ideally you're left with something like this. So that's her little fist, and how incredible is that? You can see all the little wrinkles of her knuckles, her little fingernails, and everything in there. And yeah, I mean, that's her little hand. And I've cloned that. Slightly obsessed. And here's her foot. We did this the other day, so I haven't trimmed away the edges of the container yet. But that's her foot. It didn't come out quite as well because I'm missing the top of the toes, as you can see there. But that bottom of the foot, how incredible is that? And lastly, again, this is quite an obvious one because you can get this easily in the stores, a baby book. So this, you just record everything. From when you were pregnant, details about what you were craving and what people were saying when they found out you were pregnant, to, you know, her first everythings. There's also like a family tree in there. There's another page to put the handprints, and there's even like a pocket to put little, you know, like her little wristband from the hospital and stuff like that. So these are the things that we've gotten up to, little arts and crafts to remember this very special and unique time with my daughter. Please let me know if you guys have any other ideas. Please share it down in the comment section below. And please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. Bye. Say bye. Oh, bye.